Step number three. This is chapter number 3. This is order suggestion. This is one of my favorite chapters in this Think and Grow Rich series that we're doing by Napoleon Hill. So order suggestion is basically the keystones, or one of the keystones in this book that the author has explained very vigorously for us to understand and interpret very well. So in this chapter we are going to talk about order suggestion, how we can achieve our desires. This is going to be the third step, and here we go. So self-suggestion or order suggestion, as he has said, I've done a quote here. He says that order suggestion is the agency of control through which an individual may voluntarily feed his subconscious mind on thoughts of a creative nature, or by neglect permit thoughts of a destructive nature to which their way into this rich garden of the mind. Let me do it again. So in this chapter of order suggestion, Napoleon Hill says that order suggestion is the agency of control through which an individual may voluntarily feed his subconscious mind on thoughts of a creative nature, or by neglect permit thoughts of a destructive nature to find their way into this rich garden of the mind. So basically, self-suggestion or order suggestion is the conversations you have with yourself, whether they are positive or negative thoughts. So this means that the conversations you have in your mind or with yourself are they play a role, or they play they play a role in on how you behave. And he has specified in this chapter that self-talk is very important for you to understand and for you to be aware of the conversations you have in your head. So what he therefore says is that it's about how you interpret the world around you in relation to what you are giving out to the world. So what you give out to your world is therefore the effect from you thinking the thoughts that you've been thinking about. So after saying that, the main principle of order suggestion or self-suggestion is repetition and emotional belief. So for you to use this third principle of the Think and Grow Rich series is that you need to constantly repeat the instructions that were given in desire. What you desire, of course, you got to repeat them and have emotional backing when you repeat them, so that you can feed that food of thought into the subconscious mind, therefore it making it work into this physical world. That is order suggestion.